The outpouring from the community to help tornado victims has been overwhelming, but where does all that money actually go? WDRB's Valerie Chin explains how the donations go towards victims and those helping them.
The top site for the new Louisville Veterans Hospital has neighbors worried.
WDRB's Chris Turner reports their concerns go beyond traffic, lights, and noise. Chris? Well, not everyone will come out a winner during the NCAA tournament, but as WDRB's Rachel Collier explains, the KFC Yum Center hosting games is a big win for the city of Louisville. A local pastor is committing to rebuild 100 homes for tornado victims in Henryville.
WDRB's Gilbert Corsi explains how the pastor is partnering with a group that's helped victims before. Fears might come true in Oldham County.
WDRB's Bennett Haberly explains why EMS employees are worried about a private takeover tonight. Bennett?
Well, first we reported on those questionable 911 calls and the finances, and now this, but nothing is set in stone. But the employees believe a private takeover raises concerns about patient care and their job security.
Louisville is abuzz with basketball fever as the Yum Center prepares to host the second and third round games Thursday and Saturday. WDRB's Bennett Haberly tonight found folks with March Madness in unlikely places. Bennett? 11 days after the tornadoes, families are now learning that government help won't cover all their losses.
WDRB's Chris Turner shares the story of one Borden, Indiana family that's turning to social media to replace their mother's home. Chris? Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Elizabeth Woolsey.
And I'm David Scott. While UK moves on to the next round, Hilltopper fans are heading home.
WDRB's Tamara Evans is live in downtown Louisville with how the atmosphere is much different now for some fans. Tamara? The March 2nd tornadoes have more people looking for protection if such a disaster strikes again.
WDRB's Bill Francis explains how a local company is providing that. That federal help has yet to come, though, to LaRue and Hardin counties, where tornadoes ripped through just days earlier. WDRB's Valerie Chin explains the damage there is serious and residents are frustrated. While UK fans are rooting on their Wildcats right now, Lexington police are preparing for what could happen after the game. WDRB's Chris Turner is in Lexington with how they plan to keep things under control. A rundown, crime-ridden housing project is ready to be demolished.
WDRB's Rachel Collier visited the site today where evidence of big change is underway. Rachel?
Officers relived details of a car chase and how they discovered a Louisville woman's body.
It's the start of a murder trial for a Louisville man. WDRB's Bennett Haberly explains what else the jurors heard. Bennett?
Well, tight budgets and declining enrollments take a toll in yet another area school district.
WDRB's Chris Turner explains the closings decided tonight in Meade County and where students could go to school next year. Chris?
Good evening and thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm David Scott.
And I'm Elizabeth Woolsey. The father of the 7-year-old girl struck and killed by a car says he's angry the driver was not where he was supposed to be.
WDRB's Chris Turner tonight has reaction to the news that Michael Pennick is now charged with violating his home incarceration. Chris?
All right, Chris, thanks. 8 families are homeless after a fire destroys part of a Louisville apartment complex. WDRB's Tamara Evans has more on what people believe was the cause. Tamara?
Change is happening quickly in the areas of southern Indiana hit by the March 2nd tornadoes.
WDRB's Lawrence Smith tells us about a new group that will play a big part in the next critical phase of the storm recovery.